Have you ever met someone who just gets it? They stay calm under pressure, navigate conflict like a pro, and somehow make everyone around them feel seen and understood? That's not luck, it's emotional genius. In a world obsessed with IQ, we often overlook the quiet power of emotional intelligence, the ability to understand, manage, and channel emotions in ways that fuel connection, clarity, and confidence. So what sets emotionally genius minds apart? It's not just who they are, it's what they do. In the next few minutes, I'll walk you through 6 secret habits emotionally brilliant people practice every day. Habits you can start using immediately to level up your relationships, decision-making, and inner peace. Ready to shift your emotional game for good? Let's dive into the 6 secret habits of emotionally genius minds. The first habit of emotionally genius minds is something deceptively simple: radical self-awareness. These people don't just feel emotions, they notice, name, and track them with intention. Instead of getting swept away by anger, stress, or anxiety, they pause and ask, what exactly am I feeling? And why? Here's the truth. You can't manage what you don't understand. Emotional geniuses treat their emotions like data, not drama. When something triggers them, they zoom out and observe, not judge, their internal state. One powerful practice? Emotional journaling. Just 5 minutes a day to write down what you felt, what caused it, and how you responded. Over time, you start to see patterns. Maybe certain situations always trigger guilt, or certain people drain your energy. And once you become aware of those patterns, you're no longer reacting on autopilot. You're choosing how to show up. Remember, self-awareness isn't about perfection. It's about honest observation without self-judgment. That's the foundation of every emotionally intelligent decision you'll ever make. Habit number 2 might be the most powerful, yet the most underrated. Emotionally genius minds pause before reacting. They understand that reacting is emotional reflex, but responding is emotional intelligence. Picture this: someone sends a passive-aggressive message. Most people snap back instantly or spiral into frustration. But emotionally intelligent people hit the mental pause button. Even a few seconds can be enough to ask themselves, what's really going on here? That pause creates space to choose a wiser response, instead of becoming a slave to emotion. Think of it like this: emotions are messengers, not dictators. Emotional geniuses feel everything, but they don't let feelings drive the car. They let them ride in the passenger seat. One simple trick? When you feel triggered, silently say the word pause in your mind. Breathe. Then decide, do I need to respond now? Or is silence stronger? That split-second gap between stimulus and response is where emotional power lives. As Viktor Frankl once said, between stimulus and response, there is a space. And that space is our power to choose our response. In our response lies our growth and our freedom. And emotionally genius minds? They live in that space. Habit number 3 is a true superpower. Emotionally genius minds are master listeners. Most people hear to respond. Emotionally intelligent people listen to understand. That subtle difference transforms conversations. They aren't just waiting for their turn to talk. They're tuned into tone, emotion, body language, and what's not being said. Why? Because emotional connection starts with making someone feel truly seen and heard. One of their secret tools is reflective listening. It's as simple as repeating back what the other person said, not word for word, but in essence. For example, so what I'm hearing is that you felt overlooked in the meeting. That one sentence shows empathy, respect, and curiosity all at once. And here's the surprising part: the more they listen, the more people open up, which gives them more influence, not less. Emotional geniuses know that listening doesn't make you passive, it makes you powerful. Because the person who truly understands the room owns the room. So next time you're in a conversation, try this. Talk less. Pause more. Listen fully. You might be surprised what people are really saying when they feel safe enough to speak. Habit number 4. Emotionally genius minds set boundaries without guilt. They've learned that protecting their time, energy, and peace isn't selfish, it's essential. Here's the key difference. People pleasers say yes to avoid discomfort. Emotionally intelligent people say no to protect alignment. They understand that a boundary isn't a wall, it's a bridge to healthier relationships. Because when you say yes to everything, you end up resenting everything. One powerful mindset shift they use: instead of asking, will they be upset if I say no? They ask, will I be upset with myself if I say yes? That question changes everything. And when they do say no, they keep it kind, clear, and calm. For example, I really appreciate the offer, but I won't be able to commit to that right now. No over-explaining. No guilt. Just honesty with grace. Emotionally genius minds know that boundaries don't push people away. They teach others how to respect you. And here's the bonus. When you model healthy boundaries, you give others permission to do the same. Protect your peace. It's not rude, it's wise. Habit number 5 is one of the most transformative. Emotionally genius minds reframe negative emotions. They don't ignore or suppress what they feel, they reinterpret it. Because they know that emotions aren't enemies, they're messages. When something feels negative, like anxiety, frustration, or fear, emotionally intelligent people pause and ask, what is this emotion trying to teach me? Take anxiety, for example. Instead of saying, I'm anxious, they might reframe it as, I'm feeling alert and prepared. My body's just gearing up for something important. That tiny shift in language can change how your brain experiences the emotion. This technique comes from cognitive behavioral therapy. It's called reframing. It's about changing the meaning of an experience without denying the feeling itself. Another example, instead of, I failed, they think, I learned something important I couldn't have learned otherwise. Emotionally genius minds don't pretend everything's positive. They simply refuse to stay stuck in a negative loop. So the next time you're hit with a tough emotion, try asking, is there another way to look at this? Sometimes, that question alone is enough to turn pain into power. And finally, habit number 6. Emotionally genius minds choose curiosity over judgment. When something goes wrong, when people act out, or when life feels off track, most people rush to judgment. They're rude. I messed up. This is bad. But emotionally intelligent people hit pause and ask a better question. What else could be going on here? That one question, rooted in curiosity, opens up possibilities instead of shutting them down. Let's say someone snaps at you. Instead of labeling them as difficult, a curious mind wonders, are they overwhelmed? Are they hurting? Curiosity creates compassion. And it doesn't mean tolerating bad behavior, it means understanding it before responding. Emotionally genius minds use curiosity like a flashlight. It helps them explore, question, and reflect, even when emotions are high. One quick technique? Next time you're upset, ask yourself, if I weren't judging this, what would I be learning from it? That simple mental shift can turn conflict into clarity, mistakes into growth, and misunderstandings into connection. Curiosity keeps your mind open, and an open mind leads to a powerful emotional life. Judgment reacts. Curiosity responds. And that makes all the difference. So there you have it, the 6 secret habits of emotionally genius minds. Number 1, radical self-awareness. Number 2, pausing before reacting. Number 3, mastering the art of listening. Number 4, setting boundaries without guilt. Number 5, reframing negative emotions. Number 6, choosing curiosity over judgment. These aren't just traits, they're practices. And the beauty is, anyone can learn them, including you. Emotional intelligence isn't something you're born with, it's something you build, one habit at a time. So here's your challenge. Pick one of these habits and apply it today. Just one. Whether it's listening more deeply or pressing pause before you react, start small and stay consistent. If you found this video valuable, please give it a like. It really helps more people find this kind of content. And if you're on a journey to level up your emotional intelligence, hit subscribe, because we're just getting started. In the next video, we'll dive into 5 toxic emotional habits you need to drop immediately, so make sure you don't miss it. Thanks for watching, and remember, emotions aren't weaknesses. Handled well, they're your greatest strength.